Good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing today? Or this evening, as per se. Let me say hello and what's up to folks in chat real quick. Catch up with you guys. Some of you may not have got the notification because I did this late. I wasn't going to do a live stream, and I was like, you know what? I have a schedule to keep regardless of the situation, so we're going to do this. All right, so let me say what's up to the preparedness guy, Harvey Black, Julie Cleary, Joe Morgan, Catherine Slay, Sherry Leach. You see Milo on the ready. See, make sure I don't Milkmaid. What is up? Live bouncing. Huh? Oh, yeah, I see. There's folks going live. There's even someone who surprisingly is going live. It should be pretty interesting. I might have to see what is going on over there, just because it's weird. What's up, Gene W? Busted Beak, Virginia Roots. Long time no see, right? Monty's in the house. Bonnie Bethel. And Lackey, can't believe I made it to a live stream. Awesome. Awesome. So if you're new to my live streams, usually on Tuesday, for the last, I don't know, several months, maybe 3 months. I don't know. It's been quite some time. It's been a while, actually. Usually I do an interview format on Tuesday nights. Just like last week, I had Dr. Bradley on the show. Phenomenal live stream. Truly enjoyed that. Evening, Ashley. Who else? CB, Rena. You got me for the duration of the live. Thanks, Milkmaid. So the title of this, if you guys noticed, there was just a picture of a man, a gray man, and Jeep Girl. What is up? Thorhaven Farm. What is up? And I'm going to try to maintain Virginia Roots, maintain Red Burning Fires. I'm going to try to maintain what I can via this while I'm trying to talk and to discuss the situation and get your guys' opinion. What's up, Bonnie? Did I say Bonnie? Paige? So I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any. Terry, you guys are kind of strolling on in because I kind of want to, I'm waiting to see how many folks, I'm just trying to give it a few minutes to let folks kind of roll in through here. Gardner Josh, what is up, brother? Firefly Farm. Emily L, what is up? Prepper 101, always good to see you, mi amigo. Love your commentary in the comment section. So if you see like I'm kind of stalling, I am a bit stalling. I'm just trying to get some folks in here before I move forward with what I have to say in regards to what's going to be happening on Tuesday night. Shift Engineering, what is up? I talked a little bit about it on the live stream with Mark this morning. Tina West, Paige Denise, and a lot of you folks. We the people prepping. What is up, brother? Let me see here. And I touched a little bit on it and me and Mark's show. And if you guys don't know, me and Mark do a show every Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. Central or Eastern time, 10 a.m. Central time. We swap. Today we were on my channel. Last week we were on Mark's channel. And then the following week coming up, we'll be on Mark's channel. So if you guys want to catch Gray and Mark again, we'll be next week, Tuesday on his channel. So keep an eye out for that. Let me see here. Patriot Sandwich Maker, what is up? I think I've caught up. F home 2C, man. I always mess that up. So anyways, I think I got enough folks in there. I think I got about 36 in here. Is that what it says on here? I guess I should put my little banner up so you guys know to smash that like and also keep the whole super chat thing running for the folks that like to participate and win stuff. And I do got pretty much in my mind what I'm going to give away here for the June giveaway. So it should be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. You know me, I like to give it back to the community, which is something that I truly enjoy. I mean, look at Rudy, man. Rudy hit me with that $200 super chat today, man. It was Rudy's an awesome channel. And if you guys, everyone should know who Rudy at the Alaska Prepper is. Such a phenomenal channel. Me and Rudy talk a lot on the phone, just kind of like how me and Mark. He's a great person. So, all right, I think I have enough folks in here to kind of dive into it. And I guess you guys, evidently, Joe Morgan and Zane and folks, I guess they have a Discord that I'm aware of, and everybody talks on this and shares information. I need to be involved in this, but they brought me some information that we're going to go over here in a little bit. Tennessee Tactical, what is that, brother? So here's the deal with the interviews. I've done a lot of interviews with a lot of different folks. Now, I'm not going to stop the interviews totally. I have a few people in the queue that I'm talking to. Some people I've been talking to for 3 months. Some people I've been talking to just for a week. What I'm going to do with the interviews is, yeah, I know, Terry, it was pretty crazy. What's up, my Aussie Garden? Good to see you again. Ashley, what is up? Yes, exactly. We are fun. Where was I at? So I'm going to start focusing some of these interviews that I do on Tuesday nights, but on specialists in the industry. Kind of like Dr. Bradley was a specialist in EMPs and coronal mass ejections. I've talked to one of the subscribers. If he pops up in the day, I reached out to him, who is a cybersecurity specialist. I'm looking for supply chain specialists, logistics specialists, people that specialize in specific fields that pertain to the preparedness community, and have them come on and have conversations with us and do Q&As with you folks. Now, I'm not going to not stop totally interviewing preparedness channels or prepper channels or homestead channels and stuff like that. But I'm not going to be pumping out the emails that I usually do. I have probably sent 80 to 100 emails to all different types of channels, and about 15 to 20% respond. The other percentage may not even reach out to you. Maybe they're too big, too busy. Who knows? I know I feel busy half the time. I'm trying to get through my emails and whatnot. So hopefully you guys don't mind. So when I don't have a guest on Tuesdays, what I plan on doing is doing more topic specific stuff. This is kind of just bringing you guys into the fold of what I'm planning to do on Tuesdays. We are going to talk about some things that are going on that I'm pretty sure that may interest you. And some of the subscribers have been emailing me throughout the day about it. So we're going to talk about some stuff and go from there with some of that stuff. But I'm just wanted to let you guys know that, let's use Jason at the Angry Prepper, for instance. He's been doing interviews for a while, and then he does these standalone videos or these standalone lives where he finds a topic, whatever that topic may be. Maybe it's, let's say, lockdowns or something like that. And he talks about lockdowns. Maybe it's about, cyber attacks or whatever the case may be. But sometimes I want to go a little bit beyond that. I also want to touch on certain topics, comms, communications, like how me and Mark were talking about earlier. Dehydration on foods, canning, because you guys are the canning experts, stuff that might be pertinent to me as a medic in the military, some medicinal stuff. We're going to kind of just go a broad range of stuff. So there'll be a topic specific on Tuesdays if there's no guest to interview, because I feel like sometimes I'm bothering folks when I reach out to them and I'm continuously, hey, do you want to come on the channel? So we'll see where it goes. What's up, Kincaid Outdoors? Good to see you, man. Bang, what is up? David P, what is up? Wink, what is up? Sorry, I'm just looking back here and making sure who I might have missed. Rip Curl, what is good, brother? Latino Prepper. So I think I caught up with everybody else. So what do you guys think? Are you guys cool with that? You guys going to stick with Grey as he plays around with the channel on Tuesday night live streams? That's pretty interesting, Terry. And see, maybe that's what, maybe some of the subscribers out there who specialize in certain fields. I'm not going to say specific names because I know some folks that are in the medical field. I know some folks that are in the computer field and other stuff like that. Rena, thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. JM, thank you so much. Harvey, appreciate that, brother. Milkmaid, I love your sense of humor. You guys are awesome. So it seems like, okay. Of course, Gardner Josh. Give me a second. I'll take the choice. No, I'm just kidding, man. Oh, man. So that's good. That's good. I wanted to make sure that, you guys were on board with it before I change things up because, you guys make up the channel. Without you, I'd be sitting here just talking to myself on a camera. There'd be nothing. Grey wouldn't exist technically. So that sounds good. Oh, speaking of which, so you guys know that one thing I will continue to beg for, and they're slowly starting to come in. I got 3 of them so far. I know you guys have probably saw the other 2 that I got. I got 2 that I talked about on the Thursday night stream. I've been getting these postcards from subscribers, which is phenomenal. And Milkmaid sent me a postcard, which I thought was really awesome. It says, Gray, I'm cheating and covering 2 states in one. This postcard I got in Arizona. We went to the town of Tombstone, which is awesome, where I got this, bought it back home, mail from VA. Much love. Thanks for all you do. The Milkmaid. So that's pretty cool. That's the back of it. That's the Milkmaid. There. Let me see. Focus camera. You can do it. There we go. And I thought this card was pretty cool. Milkmaid, I thought this was pretty neat. I'm really curious how creative you guys are going to get with these postcards. So that's 3 postcards so far. So it's starting to work. They're starting to come in. Yeah, right, Mike. You never know. Could be. It could be a fiction in my imagination. We could be in the Matrix. And I could be talking to myself. Then, while I was checking the P.O Box, I'm looking to see Klingon Princess, what is up? I got a gift. I was trying to see if she was in here. Let me check if I missed her. I don't think I missed her. I was hoping that she would pop in. Nope, she is not here, but we'll talk about her anyways. I know, right? Why it was pretty cool. So a lot of you folks know who Zane is, right? A lot of you folks know who Zane is in chat. She floats around. Julie, I hear you. I talk to myself a lot too. So Zane sent me some stuff, which I thought was really cool. And where she got these ideas from is she watched my Father's Day gift video. And so she sent me the stuff that was on that list. I'm trying to make sure that she said, she did say a thank you thing. So I want to say thank you to Zane. She sent me a Baylite 1/2 inch by 6 ferrocerium rod. I don't know if you guys, this is going to be probably hard to see for you folks. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that there. But Zane sent me that. Was one of the things that I was talking about on the Father's Day gift. So thank you, Zane, for that. And also she sent me this here, which this is basically, let me see if I have that. I was trying to give you guys the logistics of it. It's fire starting material. It's by Croxy, survival wick, hemp cord, and tinder, waterproof, and aluminum bellows. So basically, this here is fire starting material. I'm hoping it'll show up on camera right there. And then here it comes with an aluminum bellow to blow. They're a little short, but I will apply these out in the woods and maybe share that with you guys and see how they work. But I've heard they work really well. So I think this is kind of cool. So thank you, Zane, for that gift. Truly appreciate that. I see that you pay attention to the video, so that's super appreciative. Yeah, right. FH home. That would be if I got to get the right answer. Firefly Farm. What's up? Ava Potterfield and friends. What is up? Yeah, agreed, Sheila. That was very nice of her. And Spaceballs. What is up, brother? I Spy said my little eye. What is going on? Let me see. Yeah, agreed, Emily. Zane is the bomb. Za. Did I miss anybody that popped in while I was sitting here? Independent Marine. What is up, brother? I think I got everybody else in here chatting away. So I don't know how long this live stream will be. It depends on you guys and what's going on, and who knows what's going on tonight at 10. Survivalists set the Everglades on fire. Nice. That's really nice, Gardner Josh. That's really nice of them, setting the Everglades on fire. What's up, Jan? How you doing? So anyways, I guess that's pretty much a little bit I wanted to talk about what's going on with the channel. So tonight we're going to kind of touch on a few topics. You, the subscribers, have been sending me emails a day and a couple of things. So I'm going to share that with you folks. And then a few things that I picked up. And we'll kind of talk about it a little bit. I always forget to say SC. South Carolina? Is that what you're talking about, Five Virgins Prepper? I think. SC. What did I miss? SC. Are you talking about? Hold on. Let me see here. What am I missing here? FH Home. Is that who you're talking about? I'm trying to back up. FH Home to C. So for home to C. For home to C. Maybe that's what it is. That's where I'm getting it. That's awesome. We the people prepping. Scarzo. What is good? I say Scarzo, but I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Sarsko 219. All right. So anyways, volume cut out. That was bizarre. Well, you know how YouTube is. the volume does all kinds of weird stuff. I always run checks on my stuff before I start, so we'll see. Gardy Lou, what is up? Glad you can make it. Seeing some new names in here, so that's always a plus. There's Za. Za's in chat. So everybody, let's thank Za for the wonderful gift she sent Gray. We just got done talking about you, Za. There we go. Everybody say what's up. I was showing off the gift that you sent me, the package. And again, thank you, Zane. It's truly appreciated. Yeah, go figure, we the people. That's more. What is up? Angie. Yeah, Be Charming, I do see. Oh, okay, got you. Thank you, Be Charming. Thank you. I like the emojis. It does grab my attention for sure. All right, so Zane and Joe Morgan sent me some information, something that was going on in Florida. So I started looking into it. So I'll bring it to your guys' attention. I guess I'm going to have to share my screen. So this should be interesting to not go, what is it called? Let's go here. I'll bring it up first and then share the screen. That'll probably be the easiest thing. So I won't be able to see chat very well. I'm going to try to look over here for chat. So Governor DeSantis signed this bill today, landmark legislation. And on the outside, it looks great, per se. You know what I mean? And I'm going to share it here in a second. I'm waiting for the flickering to stop on my screen. Did you pawn your Jeep hat? Prepper 101, no. I got that. It's probably somewhere around here. I got like 4 or 5 Jeep hats. Why won't this thing stop? See, that's what I want to stop doing. I'm waiting for that to stop. Maybe if I go to reshare. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. So Ron DeSantis signed this, it looks good on the outside. Governor Ron DeSantis signs a landmark legislation to ban vaccine passports and stem government overreach. Here I highlighted, I have it here highlighted right here, Senate Bill SB 2006. This is what some folks want me to discuss. So basically, if you dig down into, let me bring my mouse over here. There we go. I'm going to pull up, and I'm going to see if I can find that, Zane and Joe. So bear with me, folks, because I'm trying to zoom up on what you guys wanted me to specifically talk about. And I think I found it here. I like to show what I'm talking about just so you guys can kind of follow along. So right over here where it says 1097, this is the screenshots a lot of folks were sending me. It says in this bill, which is a really long bill, this is page 38, and this bill goes on and on. I was reading through it, and there's a lot of information in there. But here's where they want me to look at right here. It says ordering an individual to be examined, tested, vaccinated, treated, isolated, or quarantined for communicable disease that gives significant morbidity or mortality and present a severe danger to public health. Individuals who are unable or unwilling to be examined, tested, vaccinated, or treated for reasons of health, religion, or conscience may be, let's move on to right where I want to get up to, right about there, subjected to isolation or quarantine. Examination, testing, vaccination, or treatment may be performed by a qualified person authorized by the state health officer. If the individual poses a danger to the public health, the state health officer may subject the individual to isolation or quarantine. If there is no practical method to isolate or quarantine the individual, the state health officer may use any means necessary to vaccinate or treat the individual. Any means necessary to vaccinate or treat the individual. And any order the state health officer given to the any order to the state health officer given to effectuate this paragraph is, and I don't know why the shall be is marked out, but immediately enforceable by a law enforcement officer under 38.0012. So that's what Joe and Zane was bringing to my attention. And let me see if we can bring chat back up here. and see what you guys were saying while I was doing that. Busy folks. Let me see here. So it does seem pretty scary in the aspect of if that by any means necessary. The wording in there is very strong. And Kitsy, it could be. It doesn't sound good. Here's the problem with bills when they come out. And a lot of us don't have the time to sit through, a booklet when a governor, a president, Congress, whenever they do these bills, there's so much added information in there. Sometimes they call it pork. They add it in there, and people sign off on it. They don't pay attention. I don't know what DeSantis' intention are. Usually he's pretty good for the community, pretty good for the state of Florida. But as we see in that bill, that's to me, that's pretty important to read that. Good evening, Mel. What's up, Miguel? Milo, that could be a possibility. But the reason I'm sharing this is because the subscribers, like you said, Joe and Zane and others, brought this to my attention and they wanted me to share it with the community. Now, we can, no problem, Be Charming. That's fine. We can take it a step further. Holy cow, we have 96 people in chat, 98. Wow, that's pretty cool. As I'm sitting there just talking and talking. So I wanted to touch on that. There's some other things. I'm going to bring this up here in a second, as soon as I get to make sure anybody, descendant of Holocaust heroes and Disney bill made not to see and should not be declared treason against the citizenry. Mike, you're absolutely right. What's up, Grace and Grit? So what I've noticed with that is I've seen that wording other places. Matter of fact, I think on the Sunday Shift Report, I brought that to someone's attention. It was some other states that were wording it. I think it even might have been a federal a bill that was going through as well. The Daily Prepper, no, not a problem. That's not a problem at all, man. We all have lives. We all got families and things that we're doing. So you are good, brother. What's up, David P? Cat Lady Homestead Meow, what is up? Good to see you. Hope everything is all right in your neck of the woods. So anyways, that's a localized bill. Now, earlier today, this morning, when me and Mark were talking, we were talking about communications. I've been reading, you guys are familiar with presidential powers, let's say in the implement of war or the precaution of a war. Let's say they use the war on drugs. They use the war on the CV. They use that term, the war. So here's my question to you folks. Do you think it's possible that these guys, let me bring this up here. I'm going to make this big so that you guys can see what I'm seeing. And if this is too chaotic for you guys, just let me know if, in regards to what I'm trying to do. So some of you guys might be folks with it's 47 U.S. code, war of powers of the president. So you're telling most people are going to think, well, Gray, we're not in war. But you have to understand the wordings that these people use and politicians use. Like I'm saying, the war on drugs, the war on the health crisis, the war on whatever. We always talk about communications. When I learned of this, it was kind of intriguing to learn about this here specifically. That's right. Yeah, right there. Especially this part we're here about communications. And hopefully you guys don't mind me just talking about this. They have already done that in the past. I'm glad I don't have an opinion. What's up, Stanley? Yeah, I saw that too, Harvey Black. That's pretty crazy. So basically, this priority of communications things, and we can dive into it, but it'll just run on and run on. So what I've gathered from it is that they can, if they have a inclination that there's war. And I don't mean, like I said, I'm not meaning traditional modern war, like going over to another country and fighting a war. I mean, here locally, when they say certain terms, because I come to find out on good premise that they can use this to take over communications. If there's cell service, they can take over the carriers. They can take over frequencies on the radios. They can shut down communications that only the government entities can use themselves. So if there was ever a massive crisis And a lot of folks, we got our ham radios, we got our CBs, whatever means of communication that we have. If they deem necessary, they can shut that off with a flick. This includes the internet. And if you dig into that code, and then you guys can always go back and screenshot that and look it up yourselves, but they can leave the public blank without any information. You will have no forms of communicating with your family members if you have family members outside of the state and stuff like that. So it's truly pretty scary. What's up, Dragon? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I was talking to Mark about you today. I said, Dragon must have been at work or something this morning when we were doing the live over this morning. So that being said, these are things that I do research on, that I'm consistently looking up and thinking, like, how does this affect our community? And so when me and Mark were talking about communications earlier, and different types of communications, and actually got a good email from somebody about communications, going to teach me a few things and help me out. So what's up, Backwoods Barbarian? Like I said, so it just concerns me if things go south and they take over the communication. Again, let's say a lot of folks talk about martial law. And if we've seen localized martial law with places like Katrina, and we heard the horror stories, when it comes to, and this is fiction, where I'm going to touch on, but I'm reading a book by a American. It's called Get Home, and I think right now it's I'm on a second book. They've declared martial law after an EMP. It's a false flag event, produced by the government. It was a solar flare. It wasn't a powerful one, but they used a false flag event and made an EMP, or created an EMP environment and knocked everything out. Basically like a reset, like you guys like to talk about. Matter of fact, I got to talk about the storm too that happened here today. Messed up my garden a bit, but where was I? I get sidetracked when I read the chat. And anyways, so declare martial law. So when I read these books and I listen to these books, I look up some of the information to see how factual it is. And it does give the postmaster the power. So in this book here, they're talking about the postmaster and Department of Homeland Security. They go to places and tell people, hey, you're ordered to go to this place. You have to leave. And they might split your family up. And they take you and put you, no one knows. I haven't got to the part where they're taking people out. No one knows. But of course, we as citizens are defiant and bad things happen. But in martial law, all the food that you have stored, all the pew-pews and the freedom seeds. And I know folks can say, well, I've lost mine in the river, and also, I get all that. But what I'm saying is it may catch folks off guard when it comes to that, because they can seize all that. And they can say, well, it's for the good of the community. We need what you have to distribute amongst people that don't have, which to me is crap. If they're not prepared, that's their fault. They should be watching prepper channels. They should be listening. They should be opening up their eyes and seeing and preparing for the worst case scenarios. I don't mean the end of the world, but I mean like, natural disasters or anything. I always tell everybody preparedness is like an insurance card. It's an insurance card for survivability and comfort for your family. Thanks, Dragon. Dragon says we need. Thanks for the super chat, Dragon. You're always very much appreciated. We need a constitutional reset and return the federal government to a very limited government and only allowed to do anything within the. And it's funny, Dragon, that you say that, because that's how it should be. That's how I think the forefathers initiated when they drew up the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, is we the people had to say, and they were an outside entity and so on and so forth. But so I would agree on what you're saying, because that's how it should be. Less government intervention in a lot of our lives. But you see, as they're pushing a lot of government. They're trying to federalize a lot of different things. Thank God. The Republicans came in clutch today and blocked that. Was it For the People bill, the whole voter overhaul? So that got blocked. They needed a vote of 60, and they did not get that. So at least that's some good news coming out of Washington. But anyway, so I was just, when you read into the presidential powers, when they declare and they're in a state of war, they do have a lot of authority, and it's a scary thought. And like I said, martial law would not be a good thing No matter who uses it, either if it's a Republican or Democrat, it could go south. Bad things happen. That's how I feel about it. Last election, we saw that government didn't care about it. No, I agree, Milo. You're 100% right. Matter of fact, there was a thing on the news today. Folks down south, north of Miami, I think it's Coral Gables, Florida. They have F Biden flags and F the people who voted for him. And some people complained about it, but there's nothing they can do because they're not breaking laws. They're using their freedom of speech, and they're flying these flags in their neighborhoods. And some people say, oh, my kids don't like it. I don't want my kids to see that. But it's like, hey, I'm voicing my freedom as an American, and I'm running that flag. And the city said, yeah, they're allowed to. So I thought that was awesome. Right, Prepper 101. Oh, man. Yeah, there's different, man. Some people, backwoods, I wouldn't know where to go. You got the southern states, you got the northern states, and right now the northern states are they're being bombarded by the left. And then you see out west and the things that they're going through out there. There's a lot of bad stuff. Agree. Yeah, Wink. Dragon. Yeah, I did see that about the Second Amendment. And I think did the governor say that he was going to resign or something like that? I would have to go back on that. But did I miss this ghost near Gary Bird? You live in Massachusetts. We'll pray for your brother. I've met some folks that have moved from Vermont, Massachusetts, New York, and down here. And luckily, they tell me that the reason they moved is to get away from the political nightmare that they're dealing with up in this Northeast region. They're not bringing the same stuff down here. If Jude Law had son, right? Mike Styles, that's fun. You can. What's up, Ghost Prepper? How you doing? Good to see you, brother. Okay, Dragon. Thank you. Thanks for clarifying. I can't keep track of everything out there, so it's nice to have you guys in chat to help me out. Holy cow, we have 114 people in here, folks. Thank you guys so much. Truly appreciate it. Rab TV, good to see you. Lives in Northern New York. Northern New York, I think you have a little bit more play. It's better than living in the city, at least from my perspective. Gardner Josh, thanks so much for the super chat. I just say, Gardner, you preppers are nuts. Oh, Gardner. So Gardner Josh, you have a 1 pound tomato. I was lurking over at Jess's live stream. I was watching you guys talk. 1 pound tomato. That's pretty big. The one that was about to turn yellow. And folks, there's some good people in chat. There's a lot of Dusty Data. What is up? Good to see you, brother. Long time no see. I think did we catch Dusty? Was it Dusty last Tuesday night? I think I might have saw Dusty in there. Fishing for Truth 88. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Man, there's a lot of new names in here. That is awesome to see. Yeah, Virginia Roots, we are we are nuts, right? They call us nuts and they call us crazy, but all in all, at the end of the day, we are the folks that are prepared. And when it comes to all different aisles of this, you know what I mean? Monty coming in with the super chat. And Hot Monty, that's my favorite super sticker. Not a super chat, but it's a super sticker. You and Josh, man, you guys are quite the pair. But I love you guys, man. And I'm not scared to profess as a man. I had to reload my own. All right. Exactly, the Daily Prepper. And so let me go. Oh, we finally got the 1 thumbs down from the guy that comes in and hits me every time we're watching that. So guys, we need to defeat the YouTube algorithm, and we got 116 watching. Let's go ahead and hit that thumbs up, because there's some troll that comes in here, hits the thumbs down. I don't know why. Maybe they just don't like my face. Right, Milo? Right, Milo? Most likely it is. But anyways, I'm going to get distracted because, Gary Bird's second masked, but prepared regardless. That's awesome, Gary. So let me bring up some of the other stuff that I had for you folks. No problem, Jan. Thank you, Carrie. We're up to 93. That is awesome. Truly appreciate that, guys. There was another article that I wanted to bring up and share with you folks. Was it here? So this kind of agitated me, to be honest with you. So you guys know, everybody's been talking about inflation and whatnot like that, right? So guess what they're going to do? This really irks me. Let me share it with you guys and share the screen so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This article really irked the crap out of me. So if you guys can see this article here, it says consumers, not companies, bearing the brunt of inflation. It says widespread commodity shortage are raising production costs for many consumer brands, from Coca-Cola, the woke Coke, to Hershey's chocolate, to Colgate. However, companies so far see inflation as a boon to their profits, since they can pass the higher cost on to consumers without facing competitive pressure. More S&P 500 companies are commenting on inflation than normal during their earnings conference calls, according to FactSheet, a financial data provider. What do you guys think of that? Isn't that nice of them to pass on the cost to us like it's our fault? Like it's our fault, right? To me, that's BS. Dragon, I just caught that. Oh, that's great, Dragon. Let me knock down some of these things that I got going on. Oops, I almost knocked myself out. All right. So, why was I just buffering? Oh no, I stopped myself. I thought it was buffering for a second. The algorithm don't care if it's a thumbs up or thumbs down. They just care that there's interaction. Agreed. No, and I understand that too. Sorry, I just messed up my stream on YouTube because I'm clicking stuff and I just lost my stream. Luckily, I can still see it's going, so we're good. But anyways, Bingo Inc., you said it. Carrie, I'm from Florida. I'm on the east coast of Florida. That is where I'm from. But it's still messed up. You know, we didn't cause the inflation. The government, the feds, printing money. Printing money. Stimulus after stimulus after stimulus. And they haven't stopped. And I know some folks need the money, man. I understand that. But the other thing is that the debt that we're incurring. If you've seen everything that the current administration is doing, we're going so deep into debt. We're back under the control with oil. We're back under Russia's arm. Even though Biden said that Russia is an enemy to the U.S., but we're getting oil from them. I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me, folks. Oh, Gart, I thought you said you sent me an email. Jeff's been texting me all day. Jeff's making bacon, folks. Jeff's making his first attempt at making bacon. And for you folks new to the channel, this is how close I get to some of my subscribers when they email me. I start to get them to know on a personal basis because we are a community here, and it's nice to talk to folks. Jeff sent me pictures. It was his first time cutting bacon, and he said he's going to let me know how it tastes. He's not going to share with us. So shame on you, Jeff, for not sharing your bacon with us. Scarzo, no, that's my assumption too. I can show you the article that we are now. Matter of fact, I talked about it on the Sunday Shift Report. I brought that article up, and it says now we are moving back to the dependency on Russian oil. If you guys need to, I can find what you if you're looking for that. Gray politics is 90% talk and 10% action. Agreed, Mike. Most of it is BS. Making bacon, huh? Cat Lady, my email is right below. If you go into the description of the video, it says contact Gray, and it'll have the email and my P.O Box and all that information. That's how folks are sending me these things. That's how folks are sending me the postcards. So far, I got 3. I need all you guys to send me postcards. I know some people wonder why I want postcards, because I want to create an entire wall for my subscribers of all the postcards from all over the U.S. And hopefully I'll get some from overseas. I know it costs a little bit more, which sucks, but to receive postcards from all over the world and the United States. I hope to get all 50 states. I have Rudy. Rudy sent me something, so Thanks, Harvey, for doing that. I appreciate that. Yes, Milo. Postcards. I just like them. It's an old school kind of thing. I want to collect postcards for my subscribers. You don't even have to write nothing. You can just like, hey, Gray, here's that dang postcard that you were keep on complaining about. You want me to send you. And just let me know who it's from, and it's okay to share it on the channel. Awesome, cat lady. That I'll look forward to that. Thanks, Milkmaid. And see, Milkmaid, I was so happy to receive that. And in Zane's present, I get excited when I go to the P.O Box now because I never know what I'm going to get. And I'm mainly looking for postcards. So I like I said, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a postcard nerd. Who knows? I'm on Saturday. Be charming. When you get done making bacon, you can it with Ghost. Yeah, right. That's great. Bonnie, thank you so much. That'd be awesome. Yeah, Klingon Princess. Rudy was very happy about the Tiny Titan. That'd be awesome. Debbie, I do too. That's what I'm saying. I wish I was Rudy's neighbor. I've talked to him. Like I said, I talked to Rudy for about an hour and a half the other day. You don't want and from Canada? No, of course I want one from Canada. Of course I want one from Canada. Because I know there's different provinces in Canada. See how many provinces can I get? Do they differ from the provinces, the postcards there? Is Muzzle Flash in chat? I want to get one all the way from Australia. The Roaming Prepper, thank you so much for the super chat, brother. Hey, Gary, I had a small bonus fairy arrive, so I'm sharing the love. You up for the hat baseball cap trade? You up for a hat baseball cap trade? Yeah, Roaming Prepper, what kind of hat you looking for? Are you looking for one of the Jeep hats, Roaming Prepper? Oh, Zane, right? Ark Wildman would be a truly interesting neighbor. He has that primitive survival skills. All right. So what else did I have for you guys? I had a couple of other articles for you folks. That's right. I do have some other articles. Where is that at? Let me find it here. Oh, it's on my screen here. So I don't know how many of you guys heard about this the other day. And let me share this with you. And these are just talking points that I'm sharing with you folks, just to be honest with you. Because a lot of you guys ask questions. And what do you think of this? It says Google responds to claims it secretly installed Health Crisis 19 tracking app on users' phones. So I was curious about this and to see. So I went and checked my phone. I have an Android phone, Apple, Android, whatever you have. There's some sort of tracking software in it. I just spilled coffee on me. So I was curious about this. So let me come back over here. Man, this thing can get complicated sometimes running these multiple screens. Let me knock that out and bring up the picture. This is a picture of my phone. I went in that article. It showed you how to see if you're being tracked. So that's what the first thing I did because I was curious. Let me see here. Did I miss anything? What tracking on phones? Okay. So here's my phone. You have to check your phone to make sure that this is off. It's built into the phone. There's no app to download. If you got an update on your phone a while back, this is on your phone. This is on your phone. So you have to click on this to turn it off. And if not, they have all your data, where you're at, your location, your GPS coordinates, all that jazz. Pretty creepy, eh? I thought it was pretty messed up. Tiny Titan, yes, you can turn it off. That's what I did. I made sure, well, mine was still in opposition. I might have done it early on. Zane, you go into settings on your phone. I wish I could just do a screen record and show you. I can show you, Zane. If you can't figure it out, you got to go to settings. When you go to settings, you scroll down to where it says Google. Click on Google, and that screen that I was just have up on the screen, that'll pop up. And the first thing right there, it says the CV and tracking. But like I said, you don't have to install an app. It's automatically built into the phone. And the aspect of it must have came in on some updates. You know, your phone's always wanting you to update stuff. That's more, I agree. Everything is kind of creepy. Yeah, Zane, You know, it's funny. My daughter, Little Miss Gray, as I like to call her, because she's like, you got to get a name for me. I said, well, I'll call you Little Miss Gray. Because she's always excited when I go to the P.O Box. She gets excited now because she wants to see what's coming in the P.O Box, which is cool. I think that's cool. I like to, you know, have a close relationship with my daughter. You know, hopefully she'll pick up some of the things that I try to teach her when it comes to, you know, preparedness. She does have her own little bug out bag, and that she's packed herself, and things that she feels that she needs, and clothing and things like that. So I think it's kind of cool. I always think it's really good to involve your children. Cat Lady, all right. I'm glad you found it. And yeah, turn it off. Yeah, JM, the iPhones I'm not familiar with. I never liked Apple. Back when they did the huge report where people were jumping out of buildings to kill themselves. They had to put nets around the building because of the way they pushed their workers. Samsung, a little different. I'm not saying they're the best. I don't want to get into the Apple Samsung debate. Usually the excuse that I use is, well, you know, the screens on Apples are made by Samsung. But anyways, they're in South Korea. So it's at least a little bit more freer country than where the apples are made up. Is it apples in China? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is. You guys may know better than I do. It's the same for Apple. Okay. Milo, I'm not 100% sure, brother, but you should be able to go in your settings. And if you have Google on your phone, you should be able to find Google. If you want Milo, I'll try. If you can't find it, Milo, I will do some research on the Apple. And I know you have my email because you've emailed me in the past. And I'll give you that information. Anything that I can do to help you folks. Gardner Josh. My mom and dad don't know where I'm at 24/7. Should they know where I'm at? Hey, my own dad don't need to know. Yeah, right, Cat Lady. Rob Roxanne and YouTube's privacy settings and info you need. Thanks, Wink, for sharing that. I appreciate that. All right. Leroy Fox, awesome. See, and that's good to know. I'm glad that you guys are taking something from this live stream that you guys weren't aware of. And hopefully the information that I'm passing on to you is helpful. And then you can tell other folks. You know, it's like the dominoes. I tell you, that you tell someone, they tell someone, and we get this message out because it's wrong for them to track you without your permission. Kitsy, yeah, the WHO, wherever the money comes from, Kitsy, that's where they go. Whatever they get paid to do. First they're against it, then they're for it. To me, I think it's up to the parents themselves to protect their children. To heck with what the government didn't bear my child. You know, Lady Gray did. And it's our child, and we're going to raise our child the way we want to. I don't think, especially they said the science, if you listen to the science, they say that the science says that even if they were to catch it, it's not that bad. It's like the flu. Matter of fact, Jason at the Angry Prepper today was talking about all different kinds of variants that are popping up because they're giving them all these weird names, you know, with the Greek alphabet, like Alpha and Delta, Bravo, Charlie, you know, whatever the case may be. Because over in Shenzhen, when I talked about this on the Sunday Shift Report, you know, with the ports being closed, they're talking about the variant that came from India, and they don't want to call it that name because they're worried about being political correctness and all that crap. So, Ark Wild, man, that's awesome. Yeah, Kitsy, I agree. Are you in Canada? Because I heard nothing but nasty stuff about them. Also, the folks in Australia are going through lots and lots of crap themselves. It just amazes me what's going on in Australia. Ever since they stripped those folks of their right to bear arms, I think things have just gone way south. Busted Beak, you can't find it? Can anybody find that option on the iPhone that could share it in chat? While you guys are doing that, hold, let me show. What is this? All right, thank you guys for catching that for me. Wow, thanks guys. We got 106 thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for that. Permethrin powder. I am in California. Kitsy. Oh, Kitsy. Yeah, it's man, California. I know here's the thing with California. I know Northern California is a bit more conservative, but most of the state has issues. But you know, it's weird that California, for the first time in history, is losing population. Matter of fact, I think if I recall correctly, they lost a seat because they've lost so much population because everybody's leaving. Lynn, that might be a benefit then. If you haven't updated the software in years, you should be good to go. CB need oil. Neem oil. Yeah. You know, it's funny, Gary, I've been hunting down neem oil and it's everywhere I go, it's been out of stock. So I'm gonna have to order it online. I shut off when it came in and I'm looking for it now. All right, Be Charming. Thank you. I do have some other, what do I got down here? I have a couple other things that I was going to show you folks that are popping up. Let me see. What is this about New York that I got? Oh, and to me, this is so hypocritical. Let me pull this up on the screen. This drives me nuts. And I know we're jumping from topic to topic, but you know, why not, right? It's great. That's how I run things. I just keep on running with these topics. And I just try to bunch a lot of information in one live stream. I don't want to, you know, take up too much of your guys' time. I figure hour and a half max. But let me pull this up for you folks real quick. And again, thank you to everyone who is here hanging out with me tonight. Truly appreciate that. And like I said, don't worry, guys. I will have some interviews every once in a while. You know, like I said, I do have some people, I call it in the works. So you'll see some folks on here still, but I'm going to start doing some more topic specific stuff on these live streams on Tuesdays, because like I said, I've had so many people on, I'm running out of people to contact. I've contacted so many other folks, but anyways, let me stop rambling and bring up this story. Whoops. I X'd out of the story. All right, here we go. And I know I know you guys don't want to hear all politics and stuff like that, but you know, people want to be informed, so that's why I'm bringing up some of this stuff here. All right, so New York City prosecutors drop hundreds of cases against rioters. New York City prosecutors have dropped hundreds of cases brought against people who were charged with participating in riots that exploded in the wake of the George Floyd's death last year, according to a new report. And like I said, it says, despite of strong evidence and so on and so forth. Here's what irks me about this. And some folks won't know about this. Is the folks that were sure, Northern Girl Hobbies, if he can reach out to me, that's maybe what I need. Is maybe I need if some of these channels want to come on there, I can see what I can do, how I can fit them in the schedule, have them reach out to me, say, hey, you know, Gray does these things on Tuesdays, see if he's open and available, and I see what I can work out. Monster Slayer, what is up? Hello and welcome. But so that article that I was just showing you guys, the New York's not going to prosecute the looting and the looters. So that's basically telling them, anytime it happens, just do it. Who cares, right? But the folks on January 6th are being treated like people at Guantanamo Bay. I listened to Mark Levin, and there's some people doing reports on this. They are in lockdown. They're like in, I think it's 23 hours a day confinement. I've heard they're being treated very, very poorly. But the folks that are breaking everything and burning and looting, we're not prosecuting them. To me, that's hypocritical. Is it because there's a state and a federal thing? It shouldn't be that way. They're still committing crimes. So that's basically telling folks, hey, whenever you get bored or if you get upset about something, just go break into a building, steal whatever you want, and call it a day. Don't worry, we won't prosecute you. I've heard a lot of that, Milo. That it was a whole bunch of paid actors in that whole thing. Zane, awesome, good to hear. I'm glad. Like I said, I was hoping that you guys would like that information, because when I found it, that's the first thing I did is let me go check on this. There's a sign that the government is more concerned about the government than about the people. Milkmaid, I agree. Agreed, Cat Lady. They are, or Bonnie, that what it is. Sorry, my apologies, Bonnie. That you're correct. They are following in Portland's footsteps. And if you saw the over in Denver over the weekend, that was a crap show. And then Portland followed right after that. Continuing. Speaking of which, since we're talking about law enforcement, I only got a couple more of these to go, and then we can just kind of do a little free talk. And because it's almost been an hour, it's crazy. It's been an hour already. And a lot of you guys know this. But you know, why not? You know, be redundant about it. So as you see here, major police departments losing officers struggling with recruiting. The largest police departments in the United States have seen a steady decline in officers involved in the past year and a half amid this, I'm not going to say that word, but you guys see that there, and a rash of anti-police activism. Top 3 police departments in the county have lost thousands of officers since 2019, driven by an increase in retirements and resignations on top of recruiting woes. There you go. Say it right, Gray. Reports of officers leaving in droves have been coming from other major jurisdictions as well. So that being said, they're telling the looters that, hey, it's okay. They're telling the looters, hey, it's okay to do what you're going to do, because most likely they won't have officers to do anything about it. It's the direction of this country is quite scary, to be honest with you. I'm glad to be surrounded by a community of prepared folks and like-minded folks, to be honest with you, because, and I guess it's depending on the state you're in. Certain states are better to be in than others, and we all know this. Even Mark in Wisconsin tells me their governor there is a lunatic. Scarzo, you're correct. The riot police, I watched that whole, they did an interview about that. So they resigned from doing that, and they're going to be dispersed, but some of them are leaving. A lot of them have left the police in Portland because there's nothing. They're either being prosecuted, and then the people they arrest are just being let out. It's like a revolving door. Daily Prepper, you're correct. That's how it always is. That's how it always is. Cat Lady Homestead says, my son is a cop and is deployed in the service, but when he returns, he is quitting. There you go. Grimslayer 666, evening. You see here, after a heated debate, my father finally just effed it. I'm dead soon anyway. I got to take off, man. Have a good night. Good night, Backwoods Barbarian. Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm almost up to an hour. I'm not going to go too much past an hour in the evening. I know folks have things to do. So we'll let that ride. CB, from my understanding, he was taking a break from YouTube. I think he's going to be coming back soon. So stay tuned. Josh over at Prepping Outside the Box should be back soon. At least that's what, from my understanding. So hopefully we'll hear from him. You know what I mean? He definitely had some great content and definitely some good skills. Mike Styles, New York bail forms do 3 crimes. Do you get appearance tickets so you can go out and do more? And that's, I don't understand that, Mike. With a city like New York, especially, I lived in New York for 3 months and I had enough. Never do that again. And the funny thing is I got shot at. I got shot at when I was in New York for 3 months with a friend. I was probably 16, 17. I was young, sitting on a bench waiting for the bus, and some guy pulled up and shot at us. And yes, I know I was living in Brooklyn at the time, and it was a nightmare. But anyways, enough of me. Stop ignoring me, Grant. What did you say, Josh? What did I miss? Now you got me curious, Josh. What did you say? Let me back up. Why are you growing your beard like Ghost Prepper? Are you insecure? No, I just haven't shaven, brother. I just haven't shaven. I'll clean up. I'm just lazy. Speaking of which, okay, so let me go over this real quick before I get into one of these last articles I have. I had my security get mugged when I was working in New York City. That's horrible. That's horrible. So tonight, I should have videoed it for you guys. You guys would have really got a kick out of this. This nasty, powerful storm blew through my area. It wreaked havoc on my garden. Broke some limbs, pushed some things over, threw my fire pit across the yard. These winds were extremely strong. The rain was in sheets. And here I am, GreyMan Prepping, putting on his poncho. It's lightning, thundering, it's blowing wind, going nuts and crazy. And I'm out there trying to save my garden, pushing things back down, throwing bricks down. I got pavers everywhere, straightening up the plants, reinforcing some of their cages. And yeah, I was out there in this storm because I was like, I don't want to lose the plants that we've got growing. But it did give me an inclination of things that I need to fix for next time. There's reinforcements for the plant, because that's not even a hurricane. That was just a storm out of nowhere. An afternoon Florida storm that just blew through my area. Very powerful. It was pretty nasty. But yeah, I was out there in my poncho and just did everything I could to make sure that those plants were okay. One of them, I might lose one of them. But the others, because I have some new plans too, I haven't showed you guys. I'm going to be doing a garden update next week for you folks to see how much I've done. If you guys watch the garden update number 2, you'll see there's been a lot of things going on Gray Man's garden. So hopefully you'll think that's pretty cool. I know a lot of you guys think it's, the gardening. You guys like seeing these garden updates. So I will share that with you folks as well. All right. So I know I got one more. Oh, we got 2 thumbs down, man. We got 2 trolls coming in. Where am I at? I know I have another article. Yep, I got one last article. And guess who it's about? Kamala. Are we allowed to say her name on YouTube? Are we allowed to say her name on YouTube? Because here comes with the same hypocritical BS. Same hypocritical BS. I don't know why I keep on saving this to clipboard, but let me share this screen for you, and then we'll be done with these articles. But I appreciate y'all hanging with me tonight. So as you can see, let me move over here so I can bring this up here. Kamala Harris tells activists to knock on doors and harass people who haven't got the poke in a desperate push to meet the 4th of July goal that their administration has put forth. Let me scroll down here. She has told left-wing activists to knock on doors to pressure people to get the poke, as number 46's July 4th goal is likely to fall short. His administration has set to poke 70%. I don't know. I probably get dinged on the video, but who cares, right? Americans are refusing to get the poke for many different reasons, but the administration is pushing for 70% so they can wield power over the unpoked. This has nothing to do with saving lives. So I don't know if you guys seen that article. I'm trying to bring my mouse back over here so I can bring me back to full screen. And I can read your guys' chats. Woo, I missed a whole lot. Milo on the ready. Go for it, brother. I'm pretty sure we'll see you on the news. But anyways, you see how it's just a political thing? It's more of a political thing than a health thing. As you guys know, the FDA, this thing is experimental, and they've said it many, many times. And but this is huge push. It's a huge push for it, man. And the administration that's currently in power, that's their goal. That's their goal for the citizens of the United States. Not for me. Not for me. Maybe for some, whatever. It's freedom of choice in this country. So, you make the choices in your life, whatever works for you. But to me, I feel it's been politicized, and it's a political move for them to push this, again, to yield the power that, hey, look what we did. Pick me, kind of thing. You know what I mean? So that they can use that against the folks that refuse to get it. A lot of other channels have talked about this. And so I don't really need to go dive too deep into it. But, we are, as they call us the second-class citizens. I've read many articles and listened to many talk show radio hosts that say that that's their goal, is to push us, the unpoked, as second-class citizens. So they can blame us. So they can blame us for all the stuff that comes. We'll be the reason for the next lockdowns and stuff like that. Hopefully not. Hopefully I'm wrong. I like being wrong. I prefer to be wrong. So however it plays out, hopefully I'll still be here talking with you folks. All right, let me see if I missed anything in chat while I went on that little thing. It's okay to protest. It's okay to harass people in their homes. Right, Milkmaid? Let me see here. Right on, Bonnie. Bingo, cat lady. That's fine, Terry. That's cool. I've never received a postcard from Canada, so that'd be awesome. Thanks, Miko Wolf. Truly appreciate that. Let me see here. I probably might miss, just like the election, the left is going to force you to do what's constitutionally wrong. Bingo, Milo. Doc Mac, that is awesome. How you been, Doc? You doing all right? Toronto, okay. Bug Dude, what is up? Monster Slayer. Yeah, that was weird. I see what you guys are talking about. That was weird. I'm not going to really talk about that. I don't like getting involved in that, but yeah, I saw that and I was like, wow, okay. This is new for YouTube. Gardner Josh, yes. And you're the only person that I want to poke. I want to poke you a lot, Josh. Oh, boy. I'm probably going to get some slack for that one, eh? Let me see here. I saw your comment. I command you. Doing great. Thank you. Awesome. Good. Good, Doc. Good to hear. Oh, never mind. Wrong kind of poke. Gardner Josh. Dragon was ready to pounce on you, Josh. Giggity goo, bug dude. Southern Belle wanted me to ask you if the knife she won was the I almost said that, Prepper 101. You almost had me. That's funny. Oh, boy. Beware of the dog sign. I really put that. Beware of dog's owner sign. I have signs that when you come up to my house that says you are being monitored, you are being recorded, you're on private property, kind of thing like that. It's hey, as long as you let them know in advance, like it is what it is. After that, once you step a foot in my door, then it's game on. Gray's going to be sleeping in the doghouse tonight. Gray lady watches his stream after the comment. Oh, God. Oh, Prepper 101. Man, I haven't heard that in a while. Here's your sign. Really, I just lost my internet husband, so I'm single. Weekend RBing, how you doing? Good to see you. Folks, we've held at least 100 plus folks in this live stream. That is pretty awesome, man. I can definitely tell that the channel's growing. A lot of new names in here. And I truly appreciate all you folks, for subscribing to the channel, watching my content. A lot of you folks know, that's in chat that's been following me since I was just a small wee channel. That what's up, Deborah? That I don't really talk a lot of, so I save a lot of the political and current event stuff for Sundays. This was kind of a fill-in for today. Well, like I said, we're going to be doing some things on Tuesday. We'll see how it plays out. Scarzo says, you getting too popular. I can't keep up with it. I know, right? I have it on a 10-second delay. So it's funny you say that. What's up, Liz? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. You doing all right? Milo, I appreciate you too. I appreciate you, the subscribers as well. I really do. I really do. Because without you, like I said, this wouldn't be a channel. But like when I watch Rudy's over at Alaska Prepper, when I'm watching his live stream and he has like 800 people in chat, or Jason who has like 1,000, you know what I mean? I'm like, how can they see what's going on? Because I have trouble watching this. I can only imagine when you grow so big how to maintain that. But I'm going to try. Me personally, I try to answer every single comment that comes into when I do a standalone video. I try to answer every single comment, at least heart them. If you guys know what that means on YouTube. So I try to write Prepper 101, but I have to do it. I have to, because if not, I can't keep up with chat. When I had the doc on, I had a 20-second delay, and that was rough. Even trying to go through that. Some people have the, YouTube defaults to 60 seconds. I guess they think if you have maybe 1 million subscribers and 5,000 in chat, maybe then at that point you would probably have some sort of crazy, just is flowing. Even this morning it was going pretty quick. I had a 10-second delay in that one. Let me see if Virginia Roots I'm dying. Husband says hi. He's listening. Awesome. That is cool. Truly appreciated. Listening from Grand Lake, Oklahoma. Welcome. Welcome, Deborah. Mylon ready. You do, even if it is in comments afterwards. Yeah, and that's what I try to do. Brandon Anderson, what is up, brother? Please tell us how mods do it, because I got ragged on today. What do you know about Northern Girl? What happened? Because mods are an integral part of the YouTube community, especially for channels. The work that you guys do in James Davis, not a problem, man. I mean, I'm going to be wrapping up here soon, but not a problem. What happened is mods are there for multiple reasons. A, to make sure that the chat is running smoothly and there's no one being, abusive to other folks in chat, and also doing inappropriate things. Mods, I have a lot of the mods email me. Mods can post links to other channels so we can share other channels out and stuff like that. They can drop, emails and the P.O Box. They can do lots of mods. Are great to have. That's awesome, Voodoo Queen. I hope to be canning here after we do our harvest this year. I'm going to do some canning. Also, just to let you guys know, since there's so many of you in this room that are hanging out with me this evening, I got sent to me. You guys remember that little radio that I have that I got sent to me to review? They thought I did really well on that review, so they sent me a food dehydrator. I've been talking to Mark about it because he has the really nice dehydrator. So I have to do a review of a food dehydrator sent me to by this company. The bottom half is digital. It is plastic trays, but I feel any dehydrator is better than no dehydrator. So I'm going to play with it. I'm going to learn how to use it and share that review with you folks. Also, I have another company that reached out to me. It has to do with the vest, a specific kind of vest, not like a tack vest or nothing like that. It's like a if you're trying to look, go gray vest, and you have all these like stuff inside of it. It's like a survival vest or something like that. I'll get more into it when I get sent to me. They want me to do a review on that. But I tell these folks, the product better be good because I'm an honest reviewer. And I'm going to tell the folks, my subscribers, that if it's garbage, it's garbage. You know what I mean? And I don't want to hurt your feelings in advance. So hopefully that whatever product that you're sending me is good products. I don't want to ever, say, if they say, hey, we're going to send you this knife here, man. And let's say the knife is a piece of crap, but we're going to pay you $100 to say it's not a piece of crap. I don't like that. It's not worth the money. It's not worth the money, to be honest with you. I'd rather tell you if something is good or not. Because if it's trash, what's the sense? And I don't want my subscribers to waste money on trash. So I'm going to try to keep it as real as I can with you folks. That's awesome, Red Burning Fires. God, I would have to, the Daily Prepper, it's some sort of survival vest. It's like, it has, a petcock in there. It has like a little medical supply in there. It's supposed to be like rainproof. It has all these little gadgets in throughout the pockets, and it's just supposed to look, it's a sleeveless vest. The thing is they didn't ask me my size. I'm a big dude. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it on or not, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it's one size fits all, but I don't see how that works because the ladies and men, we have different sizes and different frames. So hopefully they looked at my YouTube channel and said, that's a big dude. We're going to send him a 3X or something. So hopefully we'll see. We'll see how it goes on. Take care, Klingon Princess. If you're going to can your harvest, you better have small jars. LMBO. Roger that. I forget what size jars we have over there. Oh, I have the big jars. I'll get some small jars, Josh. Exactly, Northern Girl. Exactly. Right on the money. Exactly what you're doing is you're building a business. Yeah, I guess Milo. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I guess most vests are sleeveless. I'm not even thinking about it. I wish I could think of the name. It's like a life vest or something. I don't know. It's intriguing. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. JM, then a losing signal. Be blessed, everyone. JM, take care. And again, thank you for the postcard, JM. Truly appreciate that. You maybe everywhere you go, JM, every city you go, get postcards and send them. So I can see you on your travels. You and your husband. What did Josh say now? Milkmaid, what did Josh say? I'm trying to go backwards here. If you're going, Josh is using those LMBOs. Yeah, I had no idea what LMBO stands for, Josh. You got me. I am trying to move to Casper. I can get 80 acres for 50 to 60,000. Wow, Prepper 101. That is awesome. I wish I could come across that here where I locally. The properties that I've been looking at, on the lowest I found is about 4 or 5 acres for about 25 grand, 25, 26 grand. And they move quick. It's a nice piece of property, but every time I come across it, oh, okay. Prepper 101. Gotcha. So what Josh was trying to say is that my harvest is going to be very tiny versus his massive 1 pound tomato harvest that he got today. I got you, Josh. But you are the gardener. You're a gardener, so I would expect. But who knows? Maybe I'll get lots of food. You never know. James Davis. Oh my God, it's been a while. Hello. What's up, James Davis? I might have said what's up already, but I saw Cat Lady say what's up, so I said what's up. All right. So I think I pretty much wrapped it up. I went over all the information that I wanted to go. Survival Julia, what is up? And I agree. I agree. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm so glad that we held over 100 folks tonight of Gray Man just rambling and talking about articles and stuff like that. 2,600 per acre. That's not bad, we the people. That's right. You got that nice land, we the people. That is a nice situation you got there. Yeah, Prepper 101, 2 more hours. 2 more hours, my voice will be coarse, and I'll start to nod out on you guys. I start getting tired. And then Lady Gray will say, what are you doing for 2 hours? You better get in here and spend some time with the family. Yours, what's tiny? Oh, boy. Spaceballs. Oh, you know what article I didn't show? I bet you I forgot to show it. So in Orlando, Florida, I don't have the article. In Orlando, Florida, they passed a law, and it blew my mind. In Orlando, Florida, they passed the law that you cannot sell dogs, cats, or rabbits at a retail location. They're banning the sale of cats, dogs, and rabbits at retail locations over in Orlando, Florida, which is a huge left-leaning city for sure. It's one of those metropolitan areas where it's leftist. That's what they do. They were on board with all the lockdowns and all the face coverings. They were all over that. But I thought cats and dogs, and I was like, okay. Then they said rabbits, so that kind of threw me for a loop. So they are banning the retail sales of cats, dogs, and rabbits. What's next? Chicks? Just saying, something to look out for. We the people prepping, like I said, I had a huge issue today. Had a huge issue today with the weather. The rain was nasty, man. I should have recorded it, but meat animals, right, Milo? CB, they didn't say why. They didn't. They just there was some sort of controversy. They were saying about here's the thing. What I don't understand is they're talking about puppy mills and stuff like that in the article. But why rabbits? Why throw in rabbits? I didn't understand that part. The cats and dogs, I can, there's a lot of illegal things in puppy mills, and there's all that stuff like that. But the rabbits is what threw me for the loop. I just didn't understand that part. The milkmaid, Rudy made a good comment about the black market. He said the black market is one of the freest markets in our country. They named it the black market to scare people and to make it sound bad. But it's like Rudy said, it's one of the freest markets in the United States, the black market. Sherry Leach, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I'm assuming that's what they're trying to do. But why rabbits? Again, did they say we can still sell off? Yeah, Prepper 101, you can still sell your mother-in-law. Mike Styles, I will. I'll keep track of it. Will do. I have heard stuff like that. I know it's usually with the avian, with the birds and stuff. That can you put them on a stick? Been overseas. Yeah, Milo. That's what I'm saying. Meat rabbits and stuff like that. I was curious. It just kind of threw me for a loop. The barter market is the best market, Kitsy. I have 15 rabbits. They are not caged up, and many more animals. I just like the way, I don't know, just some of the stuff that happens. Just things blow my mind. We're in this food crisis, and some people don't see it as a food crisis. They're blind by whatever they hear on mainstream media. But Northern Girl Hobbies 102 wants to make it. Love it. Let me see here if I'm missing anything. Those animals were banned in China and North Carolina is from China, so they know more than us. Okay, roger that, Mike. I will keep an eye out on that then. Maybe there's something they're not telling us. That's awesome, CB. Milkmaid, the gangster rapper. Milkmaid, you should do some sort of what is it called? What do they call that? Where it's like where you make a video, but it's not like it's a video making fun of something, and you should do like a gangster rap of milking cows on the farm or something. A parody. There we go. Lady Gray got me. A parody. Should make a parody. Do a gangster rap of milking cows. That would be awesome. That would be so good. I would share that out, Milkmaid, if you do that. That's awesome, we the people. Milo, that's the only thing I think of. That's what I was thinking myself, is that that it has to do with more food control. All right. I think, folks, that about wraps it up, man. I know you guys are like, who's next? What's going on next? I don't know. We've ran almost an hour and a half, and Prepper 101, that is great. Agreed, Milkmaid, that would be pretty hilarious. If you do it, you got to let me know. Email me or tag me in it or something. You guys know how to tag me, right? You put the @ symbol in the description and type in Grey, and you'll see my name start to pop up, GREY. My name will pop up, and it should give me a notification. Nice, Northern Girl. Hey, Tasha, how you doing? All right. So other than that, I want to say thank you to everyone who has joined me tonight. Truly appreciate you folks hanging out with me and having these conversations with me and going over these articles. Maybe we'll have a guest next week. Like I said, I got some people in the tank. We'll see how that plays out. If not, we'll find a topic to talk about. And some of the people that are subscribers who email me, they have topic ideas. So I might brush through some of those because you guys seem to be interested in some of these topics. But I want to say thank you all for hanging out with me, man. Thanks to everyone who did the super chats and super stickers. Truly appreciate that. Mods, you guys are phenomenal. And I'm going to be doing something. If you guys, I talked about it on Tuesday morning, this morning. Once a month, I'm going to do what Rudy's doing. I'm going to pick a mod, and I'm going to just do a gift for each one of you. So you mods out there, if I don't have your address, and you don't mind sharing it with me, if you can email me, if it's a P.O Box or whatever you're comfortable with, send it to me, because I want to have all my mods information, not their information, but their address, so that I can send them stuff for appreciation. Monty, thanks for this super sticker. You are number one. Thanks, Monty. How's Mrs. Monty? She doing all right? But anyways, yeah, I know I'm supposed to be wrapping it up. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Thank you all. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. Monty, I will see you Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. on the live stream, because I know you should be there. It's always good to see you. We the people. Anyways, folks, take care. God bless. And you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. And I will see you guys. I think I got a video tomorrow. Then I'll see you guys 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Late Night with Grey. Take care and enjoy the evening. I'll see you on the rebound.